name is Alex Wong. I'm with the ITU, the UN's Agency for Digital, and we have chosen to be a challenge owner in this year's Sustainable Finance Hackathon. So the ITU and UNICEF, as two UN agencies, have this joint initiative called Giga, which aims to connect every school to the internet by 2030. So our challenge question that some of the participants are going to answer is, how do we help address this issue of schools not being connected?
We have a requirement to finance the school connectivity. And so we are looking for innovative ideas, so that mix of conversation that the hackathon provides an opportunity to, we think is good breeding ground.
Innovation is not that much about discovering something new. It is very often about mixing existing ingredients together differently. And that's what we've done over the past 24 hours. Our challenge was to break down a very complex, multifaceted challenge in a way that non-experts can add something concrete to it.
I signed up for this challenge because I have a passion for education and for enabling access and creating opportunities.
I was really triggered by the Giga's challenge. I am Nepalese and I've heard a lot of remote area stories where children aren't able to get the education they deserve.
My motivation to participate in the hackathon was kind of just challenging myself because I never did it before.
It started with trying to understand the problem, trying to understand what digital connectivity means, what digital infrastructure means.
One of the main things I've learned is how serious it is and how it's tackling an important topic like quality education for children.
I learned that there are so many different stakeholders involved.
My team is great, so it's very cool because everyone comes from very different areas, sectors, already working, others are students like me.
Everyone was able to give an idea which brings out a new idea, which is very innovative.
So as the topic is so complex and challenging, we had a lot of discussions. We tried to touch on different angles. Our goal was really focusing on how can we integrate the community, kind of bottom-up approach. The places that we are talking about are very remote, mostly very poor.
It's been an exciting process leading to the solution and finding the right approach.
The solution we had come up with has to do with the community-based initiatives. How do you spot in countries where there is a lack of connectivity, how do you spot community-based initiatives that can then inspire other communities to innovate and try to find a response to the lack of connectivity?
This is COCO, which is a global community funding platform which is for overcoming connectivity barriers.
How do we finance? It's you and me. We can all become COCOs and be part of the crowdfunding initiative. So scan the code and be part of the COCO revolution.
And instead of trying to solve higher level issues, let's try to solve or try to address what local communities can do, which led us to this idea of having a catalog of local-based initiatives that can then inspire common actions.
I'm very proud of the team, I would say, of the collective intelligence.
I walk away from the hackathon with a feeling of joy, I think. It's very inspiring. Just a bunch of different people came together that normally would maybe never work together. Seeing what we really have managed to do in the very short amount of time that was left, I think the group work was very good, and in the end product was convincing.
I really hope that there will be the appetite and the resources to move forward and implement the project in the future.
I encourage any organization to consider the power of collective intelligence. There is a way to bring in the expertise from people that are not your usual suspects. It's too easy to just try to replicate the wheel with the people we are used to talking to. And Hackathon is a great way to crowdsource new ideas, new questions. And I would very much encourage everybody to ask themselves whether there is something that they should do through Hackathon.